I love the idea of doing more healing things. Yeah.
I like it too.
What?
I just wanted to had to go around. What is the most what is the most random / location you have practiced yoga? Why would you / that? Anyway, it's a good question.
Phil Phails for you.
Don't judge the question.
I'm sorry. Whoever wrote this question.
The most random location.
I think I'm going to
you practiced
restructure this. Yeah, I'm going to restructure this question into what is the most random location you have practiced yoga? Maybe it's just a random /
Maybe they meant to say something else.
Yeah. Where's the most random place you've practiced yoga? Wow.
I got a couple.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Dish.
Well, before we had this location, when we were looking for locations, and we were renting at that dojo, and I taught a kids class out on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty different. And at the baseball fields, the kids.
Okay, sidewalk of like a strip mall.
Like a strip mall. Yeah.
Strip mall sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
While the adults were inside, which wasn't that much better. It was,
I mean, no.
The doors all had to be open. So
Right.
there was airflow because it was still like quarantine-ish.
And we had like a really thick,
Padded
because of the
floors.
martial arts that they did, we had 4 or 5 inches of padding that the students weren't quite used to, so that would make a lot of the practice very challenging. And then we'd have to set up our little camera in the middle of the room.
With the filing cabinet.
On the filing cabinet that they had. Yeah. That was...
This is like early Studio Satya?
COVID. Yeah.
No,
COVID
early
era.
Studio Satyas. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pandemic Studio Satya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where else? Strip mall parking lot is pretty strong.
That's
Pretty strong answer.
it is.
Oh.
Have you ever practiced yoga at a cemetery?
No.
Okay.
But I did practice in quite a few strange places when, at the start of the pandemic, we moved all the classes online, and I had my 2-year-old and 4-year-old at home, and my husband was traveling. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't. This is when we had to like manually send out Zoom links. And so I was having to manually send out Zoom links before every class. And we had 40 something classes. And then I had my 2 and 4-year-old. And I was also trying to teach in the backyard, but nobody would watch my kids because it's pandemic. So I had this, I thought was a genius idea to go with my husband on the road. And we had an RV, but I didn't think about the fact that now I'm gonna have to teach while on the road in places that are very, what was the adjective?
Random.
Random. So so there's lots. I could name a list, but the best one was where I got up super early. And I was trying to scope out a place just
Some
to
Wi-Fi.
set,
You're
just
just
to
hunting
set up.
Wi-Fi, probably.
No. I had like one of those portable Wi-Fi things.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I was trying to scope out a place to do it, to set up.
Right.
I had a little table, like those TV stands.
Yeah.
My laptop, there was a booster, the camera, and that was it. And my class, I think, was at 9 a.m., but California, that's what? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I had to get up super early, right? I found the perfect spot. Like the bay was behind me and there was grass, and I set up. But it's like maybe a quarter of the studio, right? That's how big it was. I set it up. I'm teaching. Sun comes up. It's really pretty. And then 20 minutes into the class, I realized this little patch of grass is the dog park for the entire RV park. And so about 15 dogs, because you gotta take your dog somewhere
First
to
thing
go.
in the morning, everybody's like taking their dog potty.
And so all the people start coming out of their RVs and are taking their dogs, and I'm realizing like I'm literally practicing in pee and poop.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
OMG.
And I'm in the middle of teaching. I'm like, oh my God.
Inhale.
Yeah. And then like there's not a lot of grass behind me because I wanted the bay to be in the shot.
Yeah.
You know? So luckily most of the dogs were not in the shot, but then this one dog comes up, and because the owner let it off its leash and it goes right like to the edge of the camera and just starts pooping.
Oh my God.
In the camera?
I'm making a joke. I was like, oh, we have a visitor here, showing you the perfect malasana. Just, But it was, that was,
Oh my God.
that's at the top of the list.
That's pretty strong. I don't know how we're going to top that one.
But
You got something, Karlie?
I mean,
we
not to
passing?
top those, no. I'm also thinking about like pandemic era and going out of town, but still teaching my classes and just, trying to find the shot and like balancing my laptop on my baby stroller because my daughter was a baby at the time. And, and the Wi-Fi, like we didn't have good Wi-Fi. So you sent me with a Wi-Fi extender, you let me borrow it. And I'm like out there with like my partner and my father-in-law, like trying to set it up. We're like trying to get, because we can't get Wi-Fi, but I'm like, I have to get it because I have to teach a class,
Yeah.
I did it, but it was, the pandemic times were wild, trying to keep everything
together.
Go that way. Don't you even. One time around first. Well, you could. I just want to control things, okay? Just a little bit. I just want to control things. A little control. You can grab it now. Yeah. Oh, I can grab one? Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't know I could do that.